Next up is Lynn Bedford.
Good afternoon. Thank you for inviting me to share my personal testimony on the devastating effects wind turbines have had on me. First, let me clarify something. A person with an experience is never at the mercy of a person with an opinion. I have a bachelor's degree in theology, and I'm an ordained minister. I live at a once quiet, pristine Arkwright Hills in Fredonia, New York, site of the first industrial wind turbine complex. I am surrounded by 7 500-foot turbines, with the closest one being 1,400 feet, yes, feet, from my once bedroom. On September 8th, 2018, it began. Within 24 hours, my ears began to ring. They have never stopped. The first few weeks were full of questions as why are my sleep habits changing? Why am I an emotional roller coaster? I started to question my neighbors, and they were all very upset about these turbines. I started to do an in-depth research on the health effects on human beings. I came to a sad realization that I had become a victim of an uncontrollable circumstance. The global consensus was the same. Wind turbines closer than 1.5 miles setback is hazardous to one's health. I began to lose my balance. I became sick to my stomach. I started losing vision in one eye. My hearing became greatly impaired. My heart would pound like it was pounding right out of my chest at times. But the sleep deprivation has been about the worst. Some days I feel like I'm about to lose my mind. I will call a neighbor and we will just go in our basement and cry together. The more I search, the more I understand. My human body is being attacked by something called infrasound, and it's cumulative. Infrasound is considered to be a weapon of war, states the United States Army. The Arkwright Summit Wind Project is producing infrasound. This to me has been a form of torture. It's immoral, debilitating, and unethical. Torture means to inflict suffering. I have endured so many forms of suffering this past year due to these turbines. This is actually a crime against humanity. Something must be done about it. Globally, people are sick at the hands of people who care more about money than human health and well-being. I pray someone will put an end to this wind turbine nightmare before people start dying. I believe there is much better ways to achieve zero emission by 2050, but at the cost of drastic quality of life decline is a legacy I cannot leave my 29 grandchildren and 5 great-grandchildren. Thank you for listening.